just to bring it back around, we're talking about songwriting and stuff, and one of the things that happens, I don't know, any of y'all that write songs and make that
Mistake? Journey?
Yes, right. No. Occasionally what happens, I mean, you're sort of always on the lookout for song ideas and for titles and things, and this thing just dawned on me. It just came to me. These two lines: Christmas finds her all alone with no call for rejoice. So she calls his codophone just to hear his voice. I said, man, if that is not a country song, wow. How do we do that? How do we do it? And I was sure, sure it was a huge hit. And so 11 years later or so, when I was still working on it, I had a writing appointment with another writer, and I'd been wanting to work with him. And we got together, and so typical of what happens in those circumstances, if one of them says, like he said to me, have you got any ideas? What are you thinking about writing? And I said, look, I've got this idea, and it's just killing me. And I told him the two lines, and he said, oh man, that's going to be really good. What's the title? I don't know. I said, I just have those two lines, So we started working on it, and we ended up writing it that day, and got to the end of it, and I did just like a little demo, not unlike what you'll hear here. I'm going to play it for you, and a friend of mine took it to Tanya Tucker, and she recorded it. And it was the name of her next album. It was a #1 single for her. It was Grammy nominated, and it got a pop music award. It got played on rock radio. It was, I like to think, that good. Anyway.
I just found out the other night last night when you told the story that you actually flew to Los Angeles for the awards. That's amazing.
And Delta
Is that the
Airlines,
picture with you and Bob, or
no,
that was in Nashville?
No.
Okay.
That's in Nashville.
Okay.
That's a regular ASCAP Awards there.
That's so cool.
But that was for the Pop Music Award. They had that in Los Angeles. And Delta Airlines put me there so late I almost missed it. But I did get there and walked out and got my award and everything. But that's so rare for a country song to get a Pop Music Award. Anyway, I want to play it for you, and I have to say before I do it that it is the song. There's a video of it that's just terrific and everything else, but the song has outlived the technology and the meaning of the technology that it talks about. And of course, if I had this hit, I'd go to the Bluebird before I met Leslie.
And the night we met too.
Yeah, right.
Sure, yeah.
And one of the songs I'd play, of course, was this, because it had been a hit, and people want to hear that. And they'd come up afterward and they'd say, we love that Tanya song. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Can we ask you something? I said, yeah, sure. I thought they were going to say, well, who did you write it with, or, whatever. I said, what's a codophone? I said, oh, it's like a little like an answering machine, and a little bit. What's an answering machine? I said, it's a box, and you plug your phone line into it, and it records messages from people. It tells them you're not home, and it records the messages that they leave you on a cassette. I said, what's a cassette?
Great.
So I realized after many times of this happening that I needed to, or I wanted to change the line, because I wanted to be able to do the song and not feel like they didn't know what I was talking about. So I had to find a line that rhymed, because that's the rhyme in the song, and had the same meaning. And anyway, when I get to that part of the thing, I'll sing the new line I came up with, and you'll know what. Looking back, she thinks about that moment in the sand, when what was just a summer fling got so far out of hand. She knew that he was taken, but she gave in anyway, 'cause she believed it when she heard him say, soon. I can't talk to you right now.
Free to be with you.
And soon you'll hear
I'll be telling
you
you.
know who the facts of life. What? I want you to be my wife, and our dreams will all come true soon. Still with us? Christmas finds her all alone with no call for rejoice, so she calls his mobile phone just to hear his voice. She knows that it's useless, but she does it anyway. She knows how he'll answer before she hears him say, soon. No, I can't talk to you right now, but soon you'll hear a beep, and you know how to play this game. Leave your number and your name, and I promise I'll call back soon. Sunday slowly turns to never. Tears and champagne offer no solution. He'll say soon to her forever, so she makes her New Year's resolution soon. She won't call him anymore, and soon, when he shows up at her door and asks her when, can I be with you again, it will be her turn to say, oh, I don't know. Let's see, when? How about soon?